I've got clients to my offer, a model I genuinely believe in, and I'm now starting a YouTube channel, kind of documenting the journey from, I guess I can't really say the start anymore, but from the point of takeoff to obviously as high as we can get this. And I really do believe in this model that I am running, which is implementing systems to help agency owners, to help business owners get a system to, stop them missing leads when they're coming in, whether it's from ads or just organic, and qualifying them for them, as well as building up a system to track the leads and eventually go and get higher conversions from them. So whether that's creating a new website or creating a VSL or creating a landing page or whatever it is that the offer that you are running, all the way to an automated AI system to automatically qualify the people and respond to them in less than a minute. Because obviously, as you know, if you don't respond in the first 5 minutes, you're 400% less likely to close. That's kind of what I'm building to give you the quick rundown. I'm going to be sharing my wins, my failures, and whatever else comes. And I'm just going to be documenting it on here. There's nothing really expected from it. But I generally do believe in this business model. And, I already am helping people. But I believe there is a lot more people that I can help, especially from agency owners all the way to business owners. Like, every business needs this service. Every business doesn't want to be constantly messaging or answering the phone or, having to deal with leads who are time wasters, who take all day to reply. And in the back of your head, you're thinking, okay, I've got 5 people who take 2 days to reply to a single message and I have to track it all. So generally is value. And my current clients, I've got a couple of agencies and a couple of businesses, like construction businesses type of deal, at the moment. And we're just starting to scale, starting to bring in these systems. The agencies have systems that go from when they're running ads, the leads filled out, to an instant message, to AI qualifying them, getting them booked in a call, or even taking payment from message. And then the construction companies got one that will qualify when the lead comes in, whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, reply to them, book them in, gather the details of the job, gather the site address, ask when they're free for a visit, and then just gets passed on to the business owner to then literally jump in the message whenever they want, because now they're already qualified. It's like, okay, the business owner doesn't have this looming thought of, I'm gonna have to hop in the message and jump to them and chat to them, but now they're on a job. They're on a job and they've got 5 minutes. They look through the chat. Okay, here's where they live, here's what they want. Is that local to me? Yes, but the AI already does qualify if they're close, but they're like, is this a job I want to take up? Yes. So they just message saying, hey, if the 17th is still open for you, we'd be available to come round. What time works best for you? Done. Done. And then the system's in place, with automation, with appointment reminders saying, hey, this is the appointment. And then after the site visit scheduled, there could be an automation for them saying, hey, just checking you got the quote okay, did you have any questions about it? And then another 5 days later, hey, just checking in, is everything okay? Like, is this something you're still looking to go forward with? And then 7 days later, there could be another one. Obviously, it's dependent on the video, but all I'm saying is there's a lot of potential here to automate these systems that business owners frankly hate, because, a construction company or a hair salon or whatever type of business or even agency you're dealing with, nobody wants to deal with these clients who, might be taking 2 days, because everybody has their own things going on, right? It's not like you're all constantly 24/7 available to be on the phone and, replying to things. So a lot of the time, just automating it entirely. So, when they are messaging, they're getting instant responses, they're getting booked in, they're getting reminders sent automatically. And now your head's freed up massively for you and your clients. So if you are like an agency running it and you were looking to get this implemented for your clients, like if you did go with us and we did implement it for your clients, now your services are 10 times more sticky, because if you're running a videography agency or you're running a social media agency or you're running an ad agency or marketing agency, and you are bringing in these leads for these businesses and they're not replying to them, and you're like, man, I'm seeing this web form, we're getting, 10 leads in a day that could be valued at £5,000, and they're just not replying to any of them until hours later, and then the urgency's dropped, and then they're messaging me complaining, saying, I'm having to deal with 10 messages every day, and these people aren't even ready to go ahead. And it's like, why are you bringing me these unqualified leads? Like, I just want to deal with people who are ready to go these extensions, who are in my target area. And a lot of the time, although you can be perfect at ads, these people will still come through who aren't qualified. You might say in the post, are you ready to spend £5,000 at least on this service? They might say yes, and you get to it and they're like, can I get it for 500? So a lot of the time, having the AI and the systems in place to help the business owner and to help you deal with this stress is a major thing and a major selling point for you and your clients. So when you are closing them on marketing, you'll be like, and don't worry about ever responding to a message again. And they'll be like, huh? And then they'll be like, what? So you'll reply to them all? And you'll be like, well, we set up a system that helps you respond to all of these 24/7 from like coming from your business. So to your clients, they're just getting expert service and you can jump in the chats at any point, and it just helping you take a load off your plate, helping you qualify more, get higher conversions because you're responding faster, and also just upholding the authenticity as well as taking stuff off your head. Because a lot of business owners, the dream is I wake up, I've got these high value jobs ahead of me. I just show up, do the job, get paid. The system asks for the reviews. The system replies to reviews on Google. And it's like, my job's coming in from the marketing agency. And for them, it's like a perpetual cycle of building. And they'll be like, man, I've got so much jobs and I've got so much in profit now because I can charge more because I'm replying faster and I'm the one getting all the jobs, so I can be more picky about which ones I want. And that's when their business just starts to skyrocket because they'll be like, okay, let me bring somebody else in to help me with this because I've got more jobs than I know what to do with. I might as well either sell the jobs on or I might as well bring another person in. And that's how businesses start to grow when they've got less on the plate of work to do. They gain more jobs coming in and it just perpetual skyrocket, as well as system scanning to them. Because it's not like, a system can handle one message and when they get to 5 messages a day, it cuts out. The system is built to handle every message. So, and it's a bit of a rant, but just kind of explaining the systems I'm building and why I think they're important, and how if you're a business or an agency, they may be able to help you. So if you are interested in learning more, whether you're an agency or a business, just book a call with me down below and I'd be happy to speak to you kind of about it, see where you're at and see if this is something that could help you, your clients, or if you are running like a business, you guys out.